is out of bounds here on the return.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got Thompson here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They run it here with Thompson. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here's Smith, airing one out for Crowder. And this is, oh my goodness, he put it in one-handed. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play, Smith to Crowder, 51 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They go play action here on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Sharice Wright could do no wrong there, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation, because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Martin will return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. And his first pass is incomplete. Breaking that one up, the former All-Pro Josh Norman. Cooper in for a difficult matchup this afternoon. He's going to have Josh Norman draped all over him, and that is not an easy challenge.
And is anyone doubting Josh Norman anymore? Because when he came out of college, 4th-round pick, upset that he went that late in his own mind. If you put him in a boxing ring, He's going to go 12 rounds with you on each and every time.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he's brought down. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Carr now on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Lynch. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Into the red zone. It's Carr. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. And here come the Redskins now. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Off of play action, here's Smith. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And that is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Now Smith. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen for 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
93.
Carr now on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. 1st down, the run with Lynch. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Carr. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Hey, 734.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr is going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bryant. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll run with Lynch. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Raider 1. Hey, 734.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marshawn Lynch with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Smith on 2nd down. Crowder's got it over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Smith on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Smith. Josh Doxson's got it, complete. Smith finding Doxson that time for a Washington first.
Let's go. Let's go. 15.
Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Smith now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down. From the red zone now, Smith. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Derek Johnson, there in coverage.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. 2nd and 10, Smith again. His throw incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And this one is incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And Hopkins hangs this one out to the right. Missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. Flushed out right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Down. Blue 80. 12 jumbo. Kill.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Bryant. And he's able to take this one up. Up to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 10. 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 The Raiders on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Fell. Oh, you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Give them 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down.
Go, go. Get set, get set.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and that will tie things up at 13. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before? Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Khalil Mack coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Smith now on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends is real. Really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And how about this? It's complete. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. In for the score. And the Redskins are going to take the lead. And you don't see the fake field goal often. Here it works for a touchdown.
And sometimes you see it called in the biggest stages. How about a couple of years ago, Packers-Seahawks, and the Seahawks trying to rally? Fake field goal helped them win it and go to the Super Bowl.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out left side, here to run. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Carr now on first down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Carr now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Carr out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Raider 2, 34. Deuce right, Chief. 1, Raider 1. Check girls, check girls, check girls. That's safety creep. Hey, 734.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He completes it to Bryant. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Now Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Smith. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On first down, it's Smith. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. On second down, here's Smith. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. On first and 10, Smith. He's going to look deep down the field. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 39 that time. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, here's Smith. And this is caught. In the end zone, it's Dotson for the Redskins touchdown. Josh Doctson from 3 yards out. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13.
694.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Raider 2. Yo, Chief. Purdue.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And Cook has it left side. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Carr now on 1st down. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing fourth quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Very much so, and it's been that kind of game for him. They've had him on the run, had him off balance. He's got to find a way to make some big-time throws down the stretch.
And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory. A big play there. Carr to Cooper. 52 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Throwing on first down is Carr. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper from 10 yards out. And the Raiders are back within a score. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Check 52. Tiger. 35.
Throwing now, Smith. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Hey, on. Well.
Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Bryant with a catch right side. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Low.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up.